Hiya, it's Sunday morning. I don't know what the time is, but I'm just getting the car and look. As you can probably see, the car's up on ramps. The reason being that is I was coming home the other night and the oil light come on. So it was about 11 o'clock at night, so I sort of limped it home on sort of very low revs to get it home, which I should have stopped straight away really, but you know what it's like in sort of that late at night. So when I sort of got it home, I backed it in, and then it sounded like it sort of semi-seized. But after leaving it a few minutes, it actually started up again, without sounding seized, but it sounded very noisy in the top. Well, I've left it a few days, come back to it today, started it. The all light wasn't on, but it was tappy in the top, but then the all light come back on again, so obviously the engine's got issues. Probably can't save it. I've drained the oil. I'm gonna take the sump off just to investigate to see whether the oil pickup filter, strainer, whatever, is blocked. Other than that, I probably won't go any further on this car. I've had this car for, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years, I suppose. It's done 148,000, well, nearly 149,000. It's got the 1600 diesel engine, which is great for being economical, but they are a fragile engine and prone to turbos going. That hasn't been the case on this. The turbo hasn't gone since I've had it. It's been relatively trouble-free, really, but I've been to Scotland 2 times, I think. I've been to Scotland 2 times. I've been to Wales 3 or 4 times in it. I've been to Devon. I'm in the south, East Anglia area. I've been to Devon in it as well. Lots of sort of other little trips and that I've done it. I went to get my latest vehicle the other day, and it was alright going there and coming back. It's about 60-mile trek each way, and then my dad drove it back, and then when I come to bring it home the other day, this fault developed, so we shall see. The car's not in bad condition actually. The seats and all that are good. It's not too bad, but they are I think they're the Peugeot engine, the 1.6 TDCI, I think it is. And yeah, they are trouble. I was told when I bought it by people, you know, that they were a troublesome engine, but I can't complain what I paid for it and the miles I've done in it. It's been fairly trouble-free, but if I can save it, I'll have a look. I want to at least investigate it to see what's what. So I'll just show you. Oh, under here, I've drained the oil. It's very black, but these are renowned for being a dirty engine. But you can obviously see I've put a little bit of oil in when I come back, but you can obviously see it wasn't empty of oil. But the sump is quite little on this, so if I get the little impact thing on it, I think I can get it off probably in about 20 minutes. So then at least I'll have a look in there, and I'll just set my mind at rest that it wasn't something simple and it could be fixed fairly simple. So yeah, if you see, that's really black oil. But let's get on to a more cheerful note. I'll actually get in this other vehicle first. I think I've left it undone, and then I'll show you what it is. Ugh. Ugh. There you go. I don't know whether you can guess. An iconic, well, quite iconic British invention. Just look around the cab. 3 seats. There you go. Very basic. At this point, I think you have guessed what it is. I'll give it away now. Oh, where are we? There you go. I got one. Defender 90 TD5. Wasn't cheap, as if you know about these things, they are going up in value nearly by the day, to be honest. And actually, I wasn't planning to get one quite as new as this. This is a 2000. I wasn't planning to get one as new as this. I was planning to get the older type, but this one come up, so I just bit the bullet and went for it. And even though they've been used as a work vehicle, so they're gonna have issues like that. If you're gonna go look for one and pick on some sort of things like that, door lock switch. You know, you're not going to find one, but it's going to be very hard to find one perfect, and if you're finding one perfect, it's going to be expensive. That bit to replace that is under £4, so you know, you've got a sort of give and take, because these are sort of getting into sort of the collectible sort of thing now, because they don't make them anymore. And also as well, the mileage is high, but it sounds great actually. The engine sounds great. It's got the TD5 engine. That's a 5-cylinder engine. It pulls really well. They're a bit of a, you know, you can't expect them to drive like a modern van or a modern car or anything. They're just sort of rough and ready, and that's what I wanted. And I plan to keep this. I don't plan to sell this. Just do things. It's worth investing in as things sort of, if and when things go wrong, sort of thing. So there's only 3 of us, and me, my partner, and our daughter. So it's big enough in the front. I like to have a car too, and if the car's gone wrong, I shall replace the car. And I've still got the van as well, but this will be my towing machine for the ride on and that. So yeah, it's quite tidy. You know, near me there isn't too many on the market really. So you know, like I said, you can't really pick and choose too much. The interior is not bad at all. Actually, I was quite impressed with the interior. It's got a large, you know, battle scar on it and that, but all in all, it's not too bad. The back is the worst bit. The notorious rear cross member has been welded up. I shall probably have that replaced at some point. I know a good welder, so I wouldn't attempt that myself. So I'll probably. It's solid now. It's not like it's an MOT failure or anything, but it just looks untidy. The back door as well. But you can buy a whole back door £165. So you know, they're all aluminium. It started to corrode now a little bit around there, but like I said, these are getting quite difficult to get now for even a reasonable price. I didn't pay it, but I saw one sell. Granted, they had lower mileage, but one around this age went for £8,000. It didn't look too pretty then, even though the mileage was less. So handy. It's got little steps on the side, especially handy for my partner because she's not that tall. Yeah, from the front angle it looks quite tidy, and it looks quite nice actually. The bonnet actually hasn't been dented. Usually the bonnet's a bit dented. All around the lights and that, it's all good. Slight little things there, but I'm pleased with it. I think it's not a bad thing really, and like I said, I really enjoy driving. It's different. So yeah, there we are. I did get one in the end. I kept looking at Rangers and that, and I just thought I'd get something different. I can sort of be a running project if I want to improve it anyway. So yeah, there's TD5 there. It's got the checker plate along the top of the wings, which I've got quite like. I don't like it when they over checker plate it, but actually I think that looks quite sort of quite a subtle way of doing it really. And along the side there, it's got the checker plate as well. I think they've probably I think I've probably done the back door because it's probably not very good under there, but I'll see if I can do it in the back. Yeah, I actually thought there was going to be littler in the back, but in here it allows me to get, when I mow the grass with the ride on, I need a push mower in here, so an HRX will fit in here, and the strimmer fits diagonally, and I can get the blower in, so that's all I really need to get in this, even though I've got my weeding stuff and that in here at the moment. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with this, and what I'm going to do now is see if I can get on with the car and try and see what was wrong with that, what was wrong or what is wrong, and see if I can get over that problem one way or another. If not, it will be going for spares or repair, and I shall have to get rid, which is a shame really, because it would be nice if it was going, but we shall see. Anyway, I'll leave the video there and I'll be along with another video soon, so thanks for watching.